Okay, we have a 2021 Stabicraft 2500 Ultra Cab XL with twin 150 Hondas on a tandem axle King KBT6000 pound tandem axle trailer. This thing is pretty well equipped. We're going to walk up the back here so you can see it after I do a quick walk around. So we've got bottom paint, as the previous owner had planned to park it in the salt but didn't. It's been moored in fresh water on Lake Chelan. Lenco trim tabs, GT51 transducer for the Garmin head units. Overall, it's got one little scrape in the back corner here, which you can see. But it's a pretty well equipped and pretty well appointed 2500 XL. Now these were modified in 2022 to a new outline. This particular one has the previous model design, which offers a few benefits to the people who know what to look for. The interior cabin design was changed from a welded system to a bolt-in system to allow for fabrication to happen faster. So this particular boat has a welded interior. Two-step boarding ladder platform in the rear. This is a removable transom door that slides up and out. For the purpose of the video, I'll leave it in. On the previous models, aka 2021 and before, there's a nice storage box here which allows for quite a bit of storage. A lot of people like to use house batteries and a generator, but if you pull up, you can slide it in. It adds as a bench seat to the rear with a lot of storage inside. Of course, if it's down, this guy's a little bit of a pain sometimes. Store it down. This is your diesel heater for the interior cabin. Diesel stove. In-floor fish box, which also stores for storage. And of course, got all rod trays with washdown pump hose kit and gun, and it's wired for Scotty's electric downriggers. This particular customer previously installed nearly new Centennial AGM batteries with an onboard charger. The charger, which is accessed from a no-co plug on the back of the transom right here. A 4-position switch for the battery, as well as a Maxwell drum winch breaker. And I'm going to turn this guy off. So we'll go into the interior now. And the interior is what they call a 4-berth weekender. Make sure to note that this has got a 9-inch Garmin on the rear, which is nice. And of course, multi-rod holders on the roof and cockpit lighting in the rear. This is a fold-down bench seat right here. And this guy slides out with some effort. Probably hasn't been done in a while. But when this is slid out, this seat and this backrest opens, unfolds, and turns into a full day bed. Of course, this guy folds up, latches out of the way, and also folds open and serves as a dinette. This backrest here folds back for the passenger facing forward, or of course comes back for a passenger facing the dinette. And then underneath here is a slide out. With some effort, this will slide out and turns this into a berth as well. So you have a single berth, and of course, up front, the galley, storage box, Wallace diesel stovetop, as well as a heater, sink with a folding neck, and a little pantry cabinet here for supplies and accessories. Water fill spot for the sink. It's a 20-gallon internal tank, starboard side, right here. air ride suspension seats for the captain chair, twin engine controls for the mechanical Honda 150s, each one with a built-in control switch, Maxwell drum winch, switch here, trim tabs on board. This is a Garmin Reactor 40 autopilot screen and a Honda digital gauge here, as well, of course, the Garmin 1243 XSV. All of these are properly wired, of course, and effective. This is a Garmin VHF 215 AIS, and this has got the Fusion stereo system on board as well. So this is a digital Bluetooth stereo with speakers mounted right here. Internal lighting inside. This fold-down V-berth takes a couple hands to operate. Give me a moment. Pull down on the levers. This whole thing opens up. Extended V-berth area. This is a slide. If you slide that out, you can have access to that hatch here. This hatch opens up. Beneath it, you can see plumbing. It's the holding tank for the toilet. The toilet, accessible when this is lifted and this is lifted. That's a flushing toilet. Switches and valves here. Toilet holder right here. Facing forward from inside the V-berth, you have a privacy screen right here that folds down. Of course, we missed the fridge underneath here. There's quite a bit of storage space in this boat. Definitely allows for a lot of different configurations and processes. And of course, the captain's chair is a bolster seat. On the roof, we have the VHF antenna. Right here, GPS puck for the Garmin head unit, and a Garmin radar. We've got powder-coated bow rails up front, powder-coated roof rails, and of course boarding hand rails in the back with a two-step boarding ladder. It's quite easy to walk around the front. This is your waste tank pump out. Access up here to the drum winch on the front of the boat. This hatch is quite sturdy. Maxwell Tasman 6 drum winch inside, and a Delta anchor on the front. For all intents and purposes, this boat, of course with bow light in front, is about $35,000 less expensive than a new one equipped similarly after taxes. You can expect to pay about $165 to $170 for a new vessel, missing quite a few of the features this boat has, and then about $20,000 for electronics. So you might be into it about $190 plus tax in Washington State, or $160 for this boat. Any questions? Feel free to ask.